Today we catch up with Coach Rodenberg after week 2 of the season. Coach, how are we doing today?
Doing good, Rob.
Nice home victory over Northwest, 35-12 this past Friday night. What pleased you and the coaching staff about your game Friday?
Our execution was excellent. We're really coming to a great understanding of the defense, and offensively we're starting to figure things out. We sort of got, it's kind of a two-head monster with two quarterbacks. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but we're trying to learn how we best utilize them. And, that was a game where we're starting to figure things out.
The thing with defense, it takes a little time before each person knows their role. It sounds like they're playing as a unit. I know the secondary is playing really well from watching the film. You have to be pleased with the progress.
And I am. We're starting to mesh together. The run game's been there. The secondary's coming along. It's good because it's going to pay off once we get to league games, and I'm glad we're meshing a little earlier this year than we did last year.
The thing from the offensive side of the ball, your O-line, I know one of the things we talked in the offseason, you wanted to get a couple players. If you were able to find a couple players, you thought your line could be special. They're making some nice holes for you for the run game.
They are with Rippey and Hayes and Rader all back. We knew we just needed to find two more pieces to be a really good offensive line, and then Logan Bass is and I thought Logan would step in. There wasn't a doubt about that. But Luke Steltenpool's sort of been kind of that guy we picked out, and he's been really pretty good for us this year.
Yeah, that's great. Best of luck to them as the season moves on. Your game was one of the few that was not flexed to 7:30 or 8 o'clock this past Friday. Did your summer conditioning program play a factor in defeating the Heat on Friday?
Definitely. I totally believe in it. I believe in what we do. And the other thing we did is we practiced, and not that a lot of teams didn't practice, but I really believed in our practice during the week. A couple days we were told to take off shoulder pads. One day we couldn't practice with any equipment on. But I wanted to stay out in the heat as long as we were allowed, just so we could absorb. I don't know if I'm scientifically right. I wanted us to absorb it. And we didn't have any cramping problems or anything Friday night, so I like what we do conditioning-wise.
Yeah, it's great. The last of your 3 non-conference games is this Friday at Harrison. Do these 3 games allow you and your coaches to try different player combinations and/or plays before league play starts the following week?
They do. It's you want to see if a guy can. You got a guy going both ways. You want to see if there's another guy that can spell him. I don't know if you're really looking for that new starter. You've kind of found them through camp, but you are looking for that guy that can come in if there's an injury, if their guy needs a rest, and we've done some experimenting.
One of the things you do in your scrimmage and in one of your non-conference games, you like to challenge your team. Friday you traveled to Division II Harrison Wildcats. They're 2-0 with wins over Loveland and East Central. What do you expect to see from Harrison on Friday?
I put Harrison right up there with Anderson and LaSalle in Division II in this region. They're really good, really, really good. And again, I'll go back to I don't need to go 10-0. I need to play 16 games, because that's what's really important. And Harrison will get you ready. If we see a wing T team during the playoffs that's really good, we'll be able to go back and look at the Harrison film and figure out, did we look good against them? Is there adjustments that we need to make? So, a Harrison game, it's going to be a mountain of a game. They're really, really good. But they allow us to get ready for the playoffs, and that's what matters to me.
Well, Coach, best of luck Friday at Harrison. I hope it's a successful night for the Indians. We'll touch base next Tuesday, and all the best.
Appreciate it, Rob. Thanks.